Hello everyone, I'm Tone300 and welcome to my 100th episode in my GregTech New Horizons series. So, this is quite an exciting episode, isn't it? Yes. 100 episodes? Yep. Right, so what are we going to do today? Well, as you can see, I'm in a mine, and not just any mine. I'm in the Twilight Forest, and I have discovered nickel. So in here we've got cobalite, we have garnerite, we have pentlandite, and we have nickel ore. So a lot of these give nickel as well, such as the garnerite and the pentlandite. They both give nickel as well. So I've mined out a lot, as you can see. I've been busy, so I just thought I'd start the episode in here because getting nickel is quite a big thing. I did have it as a byproduct from limonite and other things, but I can't get very much of it, and I need a lot. So if we want any hope of making that electric blast furnace, we're going to need lots and lots and lots of nickel, because we have to make cupronickel and invar, and they both need nickel. So what are we going to do now? Let's go home, I think. Where's the portal? Where are we? There we go, over in that direction. So I was tempted to have a go at the Lich King as well in this episode, but I just don't think we'll have the time, and I'm not really prepared for the Lich King. There's a lot of mobs in there. I mean, we can go and have a look at him if you want, but I don't have anything on me that's going to help us in that battle. And I think we had a look before anyway. Now, he's only over there. It's just getting in. I mean, you could bypass everything, I suppose. You could build all your way up and just go in from the top. That's kind of cheating though, isn't it? I don't like that idea. Anyhow, so let's go back to the base, because I've got a few things to show you. So as promised in my 100th episode, I'm going to give you a full tour around the base. Just a recap on everything we've done and some new stuff as well that you haven't seen yet. If we ever load back in. Here we are. So I've been quite busy. We've actually got to go back to the oil spout as well and show you that, because that's all running now. Well, we can do that from inside. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what I've been up to. Ta-da! So I've expanded the base yet again. So this huge, great big tower, I'm going to use for Thorncraft and maybe a few other things, but for now it's going to be like my wizard's tower. So should we go and have a look? Come on in, let's go and have a look. In fact, should we start with the outside of the tour first and then we'll go inside? Okay, let's have a quick look around. So we've got our stickweed farm here, which is all being managed by a crop manager, which is currently quite full, so it's probably not doing anything till I empty it, which I will get round to doing. In fact, I need to put a chest, attach this to a chest or something, don't I? Get this output in. We'll just have endless resin then. So yeah, that's that. We've got our animals. So we've got our pet horse. He's normally on a leader. He must have broke free. So fed up with being tied up. We have our sheep. Hello, sheep. We have our pigs. Hello, piggies. We have our cows. Moo. And we have our chickens. Now, I was going to have the little red roosters in here, but I didn't get round to it. So we might do that one day. I don't really need them. So we've got our giant redwood trees, which give us loads of wood if we need to. With our lumber axe, we just chop them down with one chop. Well, lots of chops, but one block, you know what I mean. And the whole tree comes down. Let's go down this way. So obviously we have all our crops in the farm. We have our potash apples that grow on these trees sometimes. There you go, it's the white spots you're looking for. Just trying to get up higher for everyone so we can have a better look around. So yeah, the farm's quite big. We have our various different trees that grow all the way down here. I know I've shown this before, but just a quick look. There's still a few more trees I want to discover. We have our windmill. We have our cactus farm. We have our sugarcane farm. It's not automated, I just have to manually do this one. We have our rubberwood farm that is automated. We have an oak wood farm that's automated. So these are all run by the multi-farm. You can just about see with the farm blocks. In fact, I don't want to do that because I might get trapped in here. We have our charcoal pile igniter. So with that we just go inside underneath, fill it with wood and it runs and turns it all to charcoal. Like a lot of charcoal, it's a huge area. Literally go down here, we fill this with wood, has to be completely surrounded by dirt and it all turns to charcoal. That's really cool. I don't use it very often, I don't need to anymore. Oh, I completely missed that. So there's another look at, oh look what we got down here, our rubber boat, forgot about him. We have our rubber dinghy. It's okay, it just doesn't break. It's a bit like a normal boat. Just doesn't break and flies around bouncing off everything. So here we have all our water tanks that feed the various machines, including the multi-farms. The huge tower, I'm really impressed with that. So let's go inside and have a look. We'll do a flyover later if you want. So inside, I still haven't changed the floor. I can't decide which floor I prefer, this one or this one. The idea was to go to smooth marble to stop things spawning, but now I've got the chandeliers, I don't really need to. So over here, this is where we keep all our different foods from the farm. That's like my stockpile. And these are all the different things from the trees. The trees I have currently anyway. We put it all inside the fridge. We go into our kitchen and we choose what we want to make. So yeah, you click it once, it shows you the recipe, click it again and it'll craft it. We've got storage inside the kitchen cupboards. We have a sink that we can get water from. We have a bucket, or is there anywhere? I think you just literally just a bucket. I think you probably fill cells as well. I haven't tried that, but I'm pretty sure you can. These are all our different seeds. We have a fluid tank full of creosote for no real reason. It's just sat there. I never moved it. So we've got our trophies. Which you click and sometimes you get given things. Our various chests with all different sort of saplings and plant related things in. And some food ones on the end. Our drying racks. Our cake. Yum 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 yum. So this side we use for building. So anything I want to do with building, I try and keep in this area, as well as my beds with my own little storage box of little bits and bobs I don't know what to do with yet. So we've got our music discs, which we can actually play if we had any room. Should we have some music for episode 100? So we've got the auto chisel. Now you can speed them up with upgrades. I haven't done this yet. Our architect saw bench for different shapes. I need to get into this a bit more. All our different blocks that are stored, mainly cobblestone and dirt and sand and stuff this side. Our various forestry work tables that are all set for making various components. That music's loud, isn't it? So if we look up, we can get an inside view all the way up to the top of the tower. Let's turn the music off. It's a bit loud. I could turn it down otherwise. Right, let's carry on the tour. So this is where I do all my main crafting on these various work tables and crafting benches here. I keep all my ingots all the way along here. This side I haven't decided what I'm going to store here yet. But yeah, we've got all our different machines. These are for the general day-to-day use. We have our bricked blast furnaces, which have run out of iron, but that's fine. I like to let them stop now and then. Saves pollution. So this was intended on being a large storeroom. The idea was I was going to batch craft huge amounts of screws, plates, etc. and just store them all in here, which I never got round to doing. Whether I should go down or up? Let's go up, come on then. So obviously we've got our smeltery here, which rarely gets used these days, but occasionally. Tool station, part builder, stencil table, obviously passenger chest for storing everything. There's another one there that I store the casts in. Okay, this was going to be for glass, but never got round to doing much with that. We have a fluid tank that's empty. And then we can go up into the new tower. So this is going to be like my headquarters for Thorncraft. Have a nice table that I can sit at. Hello. Yeah, so various different decorations in here. The bookcases was a weird one. You make the bookcase, but it it doesn't. The picture shows it full of books, but when you place them, there are no books. So I don't know. We might be able to manually place books into these. Looks like we can. I haven't actually done that yet, but that looks quite cool. Just some empty oak drawers, dark oak again. Some spare dark oak from all the construction. So I made this dark oak fancy workbench, which I haven't used yet, but it is kind of cool. It's just a cool looking crafting table, I think. We've got a furniture paneler, which again I've still got to try this out. In here I'm keeping all my Thorncraft stuff. Yeah, these are the Futura blocks, in case anyone was wondering. They're not actually that difficult to make. So then we go up the lovely winding staircase into our observation tower, where we get a good view of the surrounding area and of our base. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do up here yet. This might again be used for Thorncraft. But as I get into Thorncraft, I think I'll make good use of all this space. At the moment, I've just decorated it to make it look nice for us. I'm going to decorate this wall full of heads. Hopefully. So yeah, that's the new tower. Now we can go down into the basement. So we've got our battery buffers running all our machines. They're all running the machines above. It's all in another episode. I won't go too much into that. See, this Futura block comes right the way down through the whole base. It's like the power source. Comes all the way through, right the way through to here. Looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Sort of magical power source. So, what have I been up to then? We've done a few quests. We've got an interesting one over here to show you. The basic rock breaker. So what this does is you put water and lava next to it. Sort of lava on top and water next to it makes stone. If you put lava to one side and water to one side, you get cobblestone. But you can make obsidian, which I haven't tried yet. We just need to add redstone. I then need to activate it because I've turned it off, because it literally runs non-stop otherwise. Right, where are these output into? I remember around here. So we're still making stone. I thought that was meant to change to... I think we have to change the recipe. Let's try that. Or do we do this? Let's go to configuration 3. No, we're still making stone. It shouldn't matter what configuration it's on. Okay, so let's see if we can find the actual quest for this. The press, no, wasn't that? Something like prison gangs are obsolete or something like that. There we go. So, cobblestone or obsidian. Cobble, water and lava on two of the sides, stone, water on the side, lava on the top, obsidian, either of the above, and redstone in the machine. So it shouldn't matter which side the water or the lava's on. You of course need to power it, which I have done. You need to toggle the go circuit to circuit 1 to get obsidian. There we go. There you go, we're using the redstone now. And we're getting obsidian for free. Well, kind of for free. We're using redstone to get it, but that's going to give me a full stack of obsidian. So I thought that was quite a cool little setup there. What else have we got? So we've got our coke ovens that are not in use yet. We also have these furnaces that are not in use yet, these boilers. The solid fueled firebox and the liquid fueled. They're there for backup in case we run out of power, basically. In here is all our machine processing. Currently I should be processing nickel, which looks like it's finished. We've got 10 platinum metallic powder dust, which is quite cool. What we can do here is put the nickel into the steam grinder. That can start processing through. We do have quite a bit of nickel here. This was from the garnerite mainly. We've also got 52 nickel over here. So yeah, as everything gets processed, it goes through the ore washer, which then goes into a pipe network under the base. The pipe network feeds past all of these barrels, all the connected ones anyway. As you can see, the ones with nothing in are not connected yet. I leave them blank until I get a new dust that I need to connect up, because eventually this returns back underground, this whole pipe network, and comes back into the forge hammer. So the washed ore will come into the forge hammer, and the byproduct from washing stays in one of these barrels. That then gets processed into the centrifuge and smelted into ingots, or the other byproducts will go into this barrel. Once it's smelted, it goes into another pipe network underneath, which feeds over into all of these barrels, which is where these ingots have all come from, which is quite cool. And there's a similar setup for the gems and stuff over here, just with an ore washer and a sifting machine. I do have a manual setup as well if I want to run anything manually that doesn't go into barrels automatically. Right, over here we have our coke ovens, which have all stopped at the moment because they're all full up and the creosote tank is full. They all feed into this tank. In this tank we have black gold oil. So this is from our oil spout. As you can see, it's still filling up. I managed to pipe it all the way back. Here's the pipe coming in. as you can see, it's got that pipeline block on top feeding it in. It is night time, isn't it? So we're ready to start processing oil. Once this is filled up, we'll have a lot of oil. Well, we've got a lot already, but so we've got our kind of dungeony sort of, what would you call it, treasure room. So this is where I keep all our coins in all these barrels. So obviously yellow, green, blue, and then I don't know if there's any more colours, but I've left space for them in case there is. Same here, and space for more coins as well. I'm just going to save all the coins. I don't intend on spending any. I feel like it's cheating. But that's fine if you want to spend them, I don't mind. It's just the way I like to play. So this room, if anyone has been watching the series will know what's in that chest. I wonder if I can hit that button. No, you can't hit the button through the door. So in that chest I have Thor's hammer, and I also have the one ring, which I don't want to use. I'm too scared to use it. Apparently it doesn't like to come off, and it kind of summons a load of baddies. Yeah, I'm not sure. One day I will try it. I'm going to go far, far away and try it. So over here in the corner we've got an interesting little room. Yeah, what's this? Like a shower, isn't it? It's an XP shower. So we stand on it, it drains our XP into the tanks below. We then come downstairs, and this is where I'm storing all the XP. We do have an oil pipeline coming through the middle of it, but I couldn't do much about that. So I've made a cool little fan with a technical block, because it looks like the showers, and if we want our XP back, we just stand underneath and we turn on the shower. How cool is that? And if you don't want the XP, you want it in a bucket, or a tank, sorry, not a bucket, then we can use the vacuum hopper and a seared tank. I believe. Let's try that. Because I haven't actually tried this yet. I did the quest for it and then didn't actually try it. So if I place that there, will that go on top? I'm not sure it's meant to go over there. There we go, that's where I wanted it. And it's not connected, or... Let's try that again. So it's holding the XP in the vacuum hopper but not transferring it into the tank. Maybe it can't do that. But where has all that XP gone? Is it inside the... I don't know, but that's the intention of it anyway. I suppose the other thing I can do is just fill the tanks and move them over here and put the empty ones up there. Yeah, I thought that was quite cool. What else have I been doing? So down here, this is where we make our fertiliser for the farm. It's also where I've been making some electrotine for something that I can't remember what I was doing that for. It did have a purpose. Yeah, some various saplings from the multi-farms, apples from the farm. All of this is basically from the farm, apart from the charcoal which comes out of the coke ovens. We've got some power behind here. We've got a shortcut into the processing room. We've got our rubber production in here as well. So as the multi-farm farms all the trees, they feed into the wood, feeds into here, goes through the extractor into the chemical reactor. We just have to fill this barrel with sulphur now and then. It all then turns into rubber into the tank, and as and when I want it, it's already gone through the fluid solidifier and the assembly machine. Yeah, I have to connect up the solidifier. I was thinking, why is it full and not making plates? But yeah, if I connect that up, I can make plates. Do we have a wrench? Yeah. So that will then non-stop make plates. Yeah, they're all going into here. But I'll generally leave it disconnected because I'm not going to need more than that in one go anyway. If I use them, then I'll connect it up again. Right, so underneath we have all the sort of pipe networks, some more power. We do have a world anchor. I wasn't sure whether or not I needed this. It has run out anyway. This is connected to a diamond mine, which the batteries have probably run out. That's why it's not completely full. Yeah, so the other end of there, that's a pipe network basically that runs all the way to the diamond mine. All the way down there, that's the pipe, which is doing the auto miner. We did make a steam locomotive, although I couldn't work out how you ride it, so I haven't actually used it. I did start it up, and it can run idle or shut down. I don't know if we can attach a little trailer to it and go for a ride, I don't know. This chest is just nothing at the moment. This is underneath our creosote tank and our oil tank, so I can hook these up at some point. Yeah, we've got our underground network of tunnels that goes all the way down to the oil rig. Yeah, you can see underground now. So it's a long pipe run all the way down to where the oil is. So yeah, that's about everything covered on the base, I think. Trying to work out how I get back up. I suppose we can just go up these stairs. The way up's over here, isn't it? So yeah, all that nickel has been crushed now. Now, I'm just checking what the best way of processing this is, because if we wash it, we get cobalt. If we then centrifuge it, yeah, we get the platinum metallic powder dust. So we'll do that. Right, so that can all process and make us lots more nickel, because we do need a lot. I reckon we need, for the EBF, I think we need 512 copper nickel. I've made the invar. I think we need 110 ingots. I've now got 124. I'm working on the copper nickel. I've got 41 and I think we need 512, something like that. The copper, you have to mix copper and nickel to make copper nickel. I think that was the, yeah, got copper in there. Do we have nickel up here? Yeah. I don't want to use it all. We've only got 8 up there, so that's... We do have some... Oh, let's take it out of the steam oven because we made loads earlier. Right, did I leave the obsidian running? I think I did, didn't I? Oh, it has stopped now because it's on program 1, that's fine. In that case, I don't really need to disable it, do I? I was disabling it before, but I could have just put it on program 1. Okay, we need to have a bit of a tidy up of our inventory because, yeah, we've got way too much stuff. Okay, that tidies that up a bit. How much copper do we have? Not sure we'll have enough to make all the copper nickel we need, but so we do need to make a distillery for the oil. Yeah, this is the copper nickel. I know it says optional, but I'm assuming we need to make all of this. Yeah, because these take 8. And aluminosilicate wool. We haven't looked at how we get this yet. Never quartz and green sapphire. Ruby dust and quartzite. Yeah, I'm just preparing materials for the EBF. It seems like it needs so much to make it. I can probably make these now. 6 invar plates and 4 invar rods times 11, so 44 and 66. give us all our invar plates. We then need 44. So that gives all the rods we need as well. I'll just leave that processing because that will take some time. Yeah, I'll just be prepping for the EBF, working out what we need, what we're working towards. So we are making some progress towards that. Yeah, we've still got a few more little side quests to do on here. We can make a distillation tower, or whatever it is. No, basic distillery. 2 circuits, pump. Needed some tin cables, didn't we? So that gives us our basic distillery. I don't think we need these circuits as we've all got ghost circuits now. Burning oil in the combustion generator is a very inefficient way of producing power. Every bucket cell of oil only gives you 20,000 EU. Time to refine it. You'll need to use a circuit to pick which of the products you want. Later on you can make a distillation tower to get all of them, but that's far away for now. Okay, so now we can make lubricant, we can make light sulfuric fuel, heavy sulfuric fuel, sulfuric naphtha, and sulfuric gas. Oh, so we literally just put it on program 2 and turn it into that. Okay, that's quite cool. We can then put a canning machine next to it, I suppose. Or I suppose some other form of storage. Yeah, if I set them all up along here, I'd have to get some power over. I don't think that's going to be enough to run it all. So yeah, I'll leave that there ready to set up. What other coins have we got? Let's clear out some of these coins. probably get a few more of the side quests done before I go into making the EBF, but I'm just getting the stuff ready for it. So nickel, where are we keeping our nickel? I've got a feeling that was for a quest, so I'm going to put that in there and find out what I was trying to do with that. That feels a bit better, not so clustered inventory. So how do we want to end this episode? Do we want to go back to the Nether? Or not the Nether? The Twilight Forest? Should we end it there? That's where it started. There is something in the Twilight Forest I'd like to show. While I was exploring and looking for nickel, I did come across a huge underground dungeon, and all the ore generation seems a bit messed up and weird. I'll show you what I mean. Let's go to the one with the question marks. In fact, there is a way in here. Oh, hang on, who's that? I was just trying to look for my torches. He's quite a strong skeleton. There's that guy down there. He's quite funny, isn't he? A red cap. So this might be a way down to where I was. No, okay. We go to the question marks. Oh, actually, look, we can see it from here. What is going on in here? Wow, we have some loot. These guys don't look too impressed, I just stole their loot. So let's try and light the area up. I mean, look at how the ore generates. So it won't actually like recognise it as an ore vein, but it's got so many different ores, all randomly coming down from the ceiling. It's really strange. Oh no, what is that? Oh, I don't like the look of that. Red smashing Twilight Wraith of striking. Oh no. What are you doing to me? Shift? No, I can't see wide in it. A pinch beetle. Okay. It was interesting. Bizarrely, I've still got my sword. Yeah, really unusual dungeon. I'm sure you guys have probably seen them before, but I like it. Is that one of those weird beetles again? Is he firing stuff at me? He is. I'm not going to pick that stuff up because I want to go back and get my loot back. Oh no. Yeah, it's a very strong one. We don't want to mess with him. It's good I've still got my armour on as well. Right, are we able to get back in here yet? There's my grave. Oh, no, it's still not safe to go in there. Yeah, that's some weird witch. I'm not going to mess with that. Oh no, here it comes. Looks like we've got no choice but to mess with it. Where are you gone? There you are. Okay, the witch is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead, the wicked witch. Right, what else have we got here? Anything that's going to help us? We could use a bow, couldn't we? Spawn a skeleton. No, thank you. There's enough of those around here. Oh, this one forgot his bow. Alright, let's just heal up a bit. I don't think I need all this in our inventory. The dirt might be useful. Alright, we're injured. We'll soon heal up. Yeah, so what kind of dungeon is this? It's like endless mobs coming out of there, isn't there? Oh no, we didn't get everything. Oh no. Right. So let's put on our... What can we put on? We can put one glove on. Let's just dump off some of this other stuff that we don't need. Right, I'm trying to do things really quickly here, so... Oh! Please don't kill me. Just retreat slightly. Right, what have we got we really don't need? Don't need the spiders. Thingies, don't need that, don't need that. Naga scale fragment. I mean, this stuff will probably still be here in a minute. We do need to heal up again. Let's eat some food. We have got our lunchbox. Do we have our... There's our adventurer's backpack. Okay, so we still don't have that back. We have our shield. Crossbow, broken crossbow that is. Oh, we do have bow and arrows now at least. Or magnet, and we don't really need to turn that on. Yeah, we still have stuff down there that we need to collect. I think that's everything. Let's just double check. Looks good. So, backpack slot. Right, that's better. In fact, I'll keep the bow here. I mean, I was thinking, why is the crossbow not working? But yeah, it's broken. I didn't realise. I might not have gone into battle if I'd known I had a broken crossbow. Do we have torches? Yeah. Don't you like me taking all your loot? Oi, come back here. Oh, he's quick at shooting, isn't he? I'm wondering if there's a spawner in here or something that's... Ah, it's one of those beetles again. Yeah, it's just the ore generation that really got me. I was looking for a nickel vein. Hello again. Someone's trying to kill me again. Just move out of this area because I don't want to die again. That's all our stuff we dropped before. So yeah, I mean, what is that in there? There's a strange underground dungeon. Doesn't appear to be a boss area or anything. Like, we know that's a boss area. That's probably a boss area. Or that. Or even this one might be. I know that is. Yeah, it's a strange dungeon. The loot's not bad though. That's what's drawing me back in. We are quite healed up now. Should we do one more little loot run to see where else we can get? Oh, it's one of those horrible beetles. What? How do you get off these guys? We just kill it. Oh, it kills us. This time we didn't keep all our stuff. Yeah, so let me know what that place is anyway. I'm not too sure what it is. Is it just like the Twilight equivalent of a rogue dungeon, I suppose? So I'm going to go back in, carry on fighting these guys. I know you probably don't really want to watch me die over and over again, so I'll let you guys go. And yeah, let me know what you think. Hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been an interesting one, isn't it? Get to have a look around the base, see what I've been up to, and have a look at this weird dungeon. It really is a strange place. Yep, so thank you again. Thanks all for watching. Please leave your comments below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. And thank you for watching episode 100. And I look forward to the next episode when I get my stuff back and go back to my normal base life. Thanks everyone. See you later. Bye.